Hi, welcome back. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. We're looking at cell structure in topic 1 of cell biology. Today we will look at both cell specialisation and cell differentiation with some tips and exam questions. Cell specialisation is a process where the cell changes to become specialised for its job. Cell differentiation is when the cell differentiates to become specialised. For the cell to become specialised, it has to have unique adaptations which allow the cell to perform its functions. Stem cells are undifferentiated cells. That means that they are not specialised cells. Cells that differentiate in mature organisms are used for repairing and replacing cells, such as blood cells and skin cells. For GCSE biology, you'll need to know about 6 different specialised cells. These are the sperm cell, the nerve cell, the muscle cell, the root hair cell, and the xylem and phloem cell. First 3 of those specialised cells: the muscle cell, the sperm cell, and the nerve cell. The sperm cell has 3 sections to it. It has the head, the midsection, and the tail. It has a streamlined head which contains enzymes which help it penetrate through the cell membrane of the egg. The sperm cell also contains genetic material, as the function of the sperm cell is to get the male DNA to the female DNA. The midsection of the sperm is packed with mitochondria. Remember, mitochondria is to do with energy. So the sperm cell needs energy to be able to swim. And the mitochondria provide this energy. Lastly, the tail of the sperm cell propels to allow it to swim as well. Next, the nerve cell. The function of the nerve cell is to carry electrical signals throughout the body. It carries electrical signals from one part of the body to another. These cells are long so that they can cover long distances. They have branched connections at their ends to connect to other nerve cells and form a network throughout the body. They also can be myelated. That means they have a myelin sheath, and that myelin sheath makes the electrical impulse travel faster, so it has a faster transmission. For the muscle cell, the function of the muscle cell is to contract quickly. The muscle cells are long, so it has enough space for it to contract. They contain lots of mitochondria. The mitochondria provide it with energy which allows them to contract quickly. Now the other 3 specialised cells: the root hair cell, the xylem cell, and the phloem cell. The function of the root hair cell is to absorb water and minerals. Root hair cells are cells on the surface of plant roots. They grow into long hairs which stick out into the soil. This gives the plant a large surface area to volume ratio, which allows them to absorb the water and the mineral ions. The tip for today is whenever you see the words large surface area to volume ratio, you should always think of effective absorption. function of the xylem in the phloem cell is to transport substances. It transports food and it transports water. It transports food in the form of sugar. The xylem transports the water, whereas the phloem transports the sugar. Both xylem and phloem are long, and their cells are joined end to end to form tubes. The phloem, there are ends between walls, whereas for xylem there is no ends between walls. That means for xylem it is a one-way flow, but for phloem we have a two-way flow. Another specialised cell to know about is the red blood cell. The function of the red blood cell is to carry oxygen around the body. It has a biconcave structure which provides it with large surface area. It has no nucleus, which allows more room to pack more hemoglobin in there, and it is small and flexible, which allows it to fit into the capillaries. Let's now look at all we've learnt in a table. We've learnt about a sperm cell, nerve cell, muscle cell, root hair cell, xylem and phloem cell. The sperm cell is specialised for reproduction. It takes the male DNA to the female DNA. The nerve cell is specialised for quick signalling. It carries electrical signals from one part of the body to another. The muscle cell is specialised for contraction, and the root hair cell is specialised for absorbing water and mineral ions. The xylem and the phloem is specialised for transporting substances such as water and sugar. This brings us to the last section, exam questions. Question 1. Figure 1 shows a sperm cell. Describe how a sperm cell is adapted to carry out its function. So let's think about all the features of a sperm cell. It has a head, it has a midsection, and it has a tail. Now let's think further. What keywords do we remember about the head? Well, we remember enzymes, we remember streamlined. For the midsection, we remember energy, we remember mitochondria, and for the tail, we remember that it can swim. And we also remember that the mitochondria provides the energy for it to swim. This question is worth 1 mark, so I can pick any one. Which helps it to swim. This is a really good one to remember and a really easy one to remember. Part B, the plant in figure 2 has roots adapted for absorption. It shows a magnified part of a root. Describe how the root in figure 2 is adapted for absorption. This question is worth 2 marks. So if we think back to all the adaptation features for a root hair cell, we remember that the root hair cell had hair, and these hair provided a large surface area we can say that the root hair cell has lots of hairs which give it a large surface area. For absorption. Because this has 2 marks, we need 2 points. The key word for today is surface area. Whenever you think of surface area, you should think of exchange surfaces. When you think of exchange surfaces, if you think of large surface area to volume ratio, we should think of effective absorption. Thank you for watching. Join me for the next topic. Remember to like, share and subscribe to my channel.